So this is the traffic jam on State Highway 1. I just took a Sunday drive around some of the Transmission Gully work sites, so here's the video. Please enjoy. A sunny Sunday afternoon. This is the traffic heading into Wellington, and behind there you can see there's a construction site, and that's where Transmission Gully is. So the point of building this road is to help to avoid these kinds of traffic problems. I just drove the opposite way. There's nothing wrong with the traffic. There are some people having a car meet at one of the car parks just along the road, which probably the police have gone to for some reason, just guessing, because I saw a police car with the lights on go by just now. Anyway, that's why we are building Transmission Gully, to avoid this kind of traffic jam. And if it's a long weekend, the traffic jam's even worse. So I don't know if you can see really very much in the construction site, just some graded areas. It's not much different than it was a couple of months ago at this end, at least from what you can see from the road, although the people are working here all day every day except for Sundays basically. See a lot of steel there. So you can see the Wellington Metro train railway there. There's a double track railway. That's the main railway that goes north and south in the North Island, as well as about 50 kilometres of commuting railway line. Maybe 60 kilometres of commuter railway line. So here's just a few steps away. Kenepuru Hospital is just on the hill here, and this is looks like access into the work site. So you can see some real progress going on here in Takoa Road. There you go. So the existing State Highway 1 is just behind that orange fencing in the middle of the image there. You can see the odd high vehicle going past just where the bush is there. So this is where the off-ramp into Takoa Road cuts across over the railway track, I guess. Got some equipment there, looks like they're doing some work. You can see how they're changing the terrain, putting in piles for the bridges which will go over the railway line. This is at Kenepuru, near Kenepuru Hospital. So this is on the Takoa side of State Highway 1. Well, no, let me clarify. It's on the western side of State Highway 1. So you can see the area where Transmission Gully is being built up there. I'm not sure if they're clearing the forest just to make the road. That's most likely the case. It looks like a plantation forest in any case. A lot of traffic here. So some of this traffic, I don't know, would this divert onto the new road? Perhaps not. Anyway, so there's meant to be a link coming from, if you've come from the north and you get to Takoa, there will be an off-ramp built around here, so they're clearing this to build the integration for the existing State Highway 1. But you can see the traffic, if I just move it here, the very centre of the picture, you might be able to see traffic just going by in a little gap. So let's see if I can zoom in. Just in that tiny little gap, you can see some traffic going by. And yeah, so that's where the integration for the highway is, the interchange there. The green stuff is that stabilising seed mix, which should germinate and grow grass to help stabilise the soil to prevent runoff, keeping the waterways clean. Okay, so you can see one of the piles there already. It's one of those casings. So the traffic's going past here at 80 kilometers per hour. It's a pretty decently high crane. Some quite major steel in there. They've got to be, they look like they're, I don't know, maybe 50 millimeters thick, those bits of steel, and they're in bundles. Okay, so it looks like they're putting in piles here. Maybe they're going to double up the bridge here. Need to have a look at the design to see how it is. Yeah, so there's the old bridge here. It looks like it's pretty old. I don't know when they... Can't remember when they made this into a motorway, in the 1980s, I think. So it's unlikely that the bridge has been changed since then. So it's likely that the bridge is at least 30 years old. Just from memory. And got the massive crane there, and forming and the steel. Here's a crane. There's not much I can say about it. Can't really see what's going on here. Here's another view of where the end of transmission gully comes out near Takoa College. Hey, here I am. I'm in the tunnel. It's really funny. Yeah, nice and knuckers and echoey and quiet from the traffic. So I took a walk through the tunnel and it's very quiet considering the motorway is just above. Races. So this is State Highway 1. This is beside Takoa College. You can see there's the Takoa College buildings over there, and on this side is the rugby field, and there's the entrance to the tunnel that I walked under. It's funny, I've lived in the city for ages and I've never been through that tunnel before. I didn't even know it was there for years, which is interesting. So they've moved the barrier out of the middle of the motorway there. I guess they're making space for the new lanes to integrate. So that's pretty good. I did record audio and describe this when I was there, but it was too windy and I didn't like the sound of the audio. The audio has been pretty loud in this recording just because of the traffic. So this is the top of Takoa Road. This is where the substation is, substation's nearby. I've made a previous video about this work area. There hasn't been, I can't see very much change here than in my previous video. There are some changes. There's a couple of rather large areas of digging, but you can't see them extremely well in this video, so not too much to say here. It was pretty windy and my microphone totally overloaded when it was up here. See that cutting in the middle of the image there? That's the big cutting that I could see. But this is probably more an access way into the work areas. I mean, eventually the road is going to go through here, but yeah, you get the point. Look at my other videos about Transmission Gully to get a bit more of an explanation of this area. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.